Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for episode 3 of our Formula 1 23 driver career mode. If you guys missed the last video, be sure to go watch that. We had a great race in Jeddah, and spoiler alert, we ended up winning the race, and we now hold the lead of the Drivers' Championship in this F2 season. Now, I have some bad news, and I also have some good news. So the bad news is, half of this video, or the first half, I would say, I forgot to plug in my mic because I'm a dummy, and I did half a commentary without realizing that my mic wasn't plugged in, so you're gonna see a lot of me just talking and not hearing anything from that source. But the good news is that you guys will get a little bit of some post commentary. So if you guys like the post commentary, be sure to drop a like on the video and let me know in the comments if you guys liked it more than the live commentary, and if you guys like it enough, maybe I'll incorporate it into some more videos. But we are here in qualifying in Big Bad Monaco, and we put up our first flyer in the wet weather, and surprisingly it is the fastest lap by quite a few positions. We are 6/10 ahead of Daruvala, and it is a pretty good lap, but it is drying up here in Monaco. So Dragovic, he is out now on the super soft tire. He puts in his lap with a 1:24, so a lot quicker than my lap, but we still have our set of super soft tires, and it's our turn to put up a dry lap here. And something else that I realized is that the bottom 11 did not put up a flyer. I don't know what's going on, maybe glitch in the game or something, but only 11 guys are on track, and the other 11 just decided to stay in the pit lane. They did not put up a lap throughout the entirety of qualifying, so I guess this just makes our job a little bit easier here, less people to compete with. But it is a major glitch that I don't know why that happened, or maybe there's some rule that I'm completely unfamiliar with. But that is something I hope F123, or Codemasters I should say, patches up in this upcoming patch. There's a lot of patching to do. I've never experienced in any F1 game cycle so many bugs at release. I think I've gotten a little bit lucky with my versions of the game that I download or whatever. I just don't really ever experience a lot of bugs, but this time around, not so lucky. This is one of them, and I've heard a bunch of others. I was racing online in Singapore, and none of the ads were lit up, which was really weird. But anyways, back into this qualifying here. As you can see, purple sector 1, green sector 2. We are 9 seconds up on that previous flying lap. We're gonna cross the line here, and it's gonna be a pole position in Monaco. And I'm starting to think that the AI is a little bit too easy. I don't know, maybe it's just the handling model or whatever, but I don't feel like I should be on pole at 100 in this F2 driver career mode, but I will take it. And if we end up winning this race by a landslide, or I feel way too confident, then we are going to up the difficulty to 105. But Daruvala did not put up a flyer, and he is starting in P11. We are here for the sprint race. It is lights out, and away we go. We got a great start in the wet, and as usual, we overtake 2-3 cars to start off the race. So from P10, we jump up all the way to P8. That top 10 order is reversed for the sprint race, for those of you who are new. Not as many points are available, but we are gonna try and score as many points as we can here, diving down the inside past Cordeel, past Bouchon. I don't know how to say his name, but Cordeel is fighting back. I had to squeeze him into the wall a little bit, not really intentionally, but he comes fighting back, wheel to wheel. We bump his front right and his back right, and he takes the spot back up into P5. We are now in P6, so we overtake 3 spots at the start of this sprint race. And to be honest, that is all we really did in the sprint race. After that, I was more just driving to survive. My pace was not good in the wet, I will say that, so that is something I have to be wary of in the future, as I usually am. But we are on lap 7, and Cordeel and the rest of the field ahead of us, they are miles ahead of us, 6 seconds to be exact, which is not really a mile, but in F1 terms, it is miles ahead. I also have the damage on simulation, and we were bumping the wall plenty in the sprint race, as you guys just saw there. Going into turn 1, we bumped the wall, no damage though. It looks like our tires are shot by the end of this race. It's like 60% on the rear left. I'm not too concerned though, because it is the sprint race, and honestly, all things considered, we had a pretty good sprint race. We started in P10, finished in P6, so that is some extra points for us up on the board. Not too many points, but in this F2 season, every point matters. So let's head into this race. We are on the formation lap, starting on pole because, of course, we put up the fastest lap in qualifying. Daruvula is starting in P11 again because he did not put up a lap, and neither did everyone else behind him, so the order might be a little bit out of place, I should say. Some of the drivers usually are qualifying in the top 5, top 7, you know, so it might be a little bit easier for us here, but it is Monaco, so we're gonna get lined up on the grid here, see what we could do. Hopefully we can get a win here and continue this momentum that we've gained from the Jeddah race. We have an awful grid positioning, and we get set back a few feet, which is going to put us at a little bit of a disadvantage. We got Vesti behind us, we got Iwasa, Calderon, and Cordial as we get ready for the lights to go out here in Monaco, in pursuit of an F1 seat in the creme de la creme of motorsport. A win here in Monaco would say a lot for us, but here we go. We got 5 red lights, and this race is underway as usual. We get a great start here. We're looking to just run away from the rest of the grid, but we are going to see what Vesti, Iwasa, and the rest of the grid have to say about that as we head through Sector 1, obviously still in front here. No rain this time around for the feature race. The rain in that sprint race, I think, did a little bit of damage to my confidence around this track, at least for the first little bit. But I'm hoping here with a dry track that we can really just push this car to its absolute limit and get out in front. We're already 8/10 in front of Vesti, 1.4 in front of Iwasa, halfway through the first lap of this race through the tunnel. Daruvula still nowhere to be seen. We're also looking to perform a lot better than him, even though the cars are the same. I would like to outperform my own teammate in this F2 season. That's obviously one of the goals. Now, winning the championship would be great, and obviously that is the goal at the same time, but we could still get an F1 seat without winning the championship. We could just make up that we're rich or whatever and buy our way into F1. You never know here, but we are 5/10 up now through Sector 3, and Vesti is starting to catch up a little bit. Sector 2, definitely where you need the most confidence, through the very slow section, and then through the tunnel and through the pool section, put up the fastest lap. And for the time being, we are going to hold the lead of this race as we head on to lap 8. You can just see me talking there, not realizing that my mic is still not plugged in. We haven't managed to gap Vesti, but we have managed to keep him behind us at a constant rate. He hasn't really gotten close, and we are going in to pit here onto the super soft tires for the last 6 laps of this race. And I'm hoping that it is a good pit stop, because a lot of people are going to be diving into the pits here most likely. So a lot of traffic. You never know what could happen, but here we go into the pits, and we're gonna get a pretty decent stop. But like I just said, a lot of people coming into the pits, and we get trapped. We are trapped in the pit lane. 1, 2, 3 cars pass by. That is gonna give Vesti an extra second to get out in front of us, and he now takes the lead of this race. And this is where I realize right here that my mic was not plugged in. You can see me look at the screen, realizing that the mic wasn't plugged in. I paused the race, took a moment, and yeah, it was not great. I was very upset at the moment, but I think this post commentary went very well. So let me know in the comments if you guys like it, but let's head in to the live commentary. But that's fine. Honestly, you guys haven't missed much of the live commentary. We are looking to overtake Vesti now, with 6 laps left to go here. We're going to be pushing like hell to try and get that spot back. We want to win this race. If he wins, it was strictly because we got trapped in the pit lane, but we have the fastest lap, so we have the pace. Let's see if we can get back at Vesti now. A bunch of people are jumping into the pits now. Hopefully we don't get caught in traffic. That would be a worse nightmare. Let's see, some people are coming out, it looks like, but I think we're gonna make it out cleanly. And Vesti is getting out ahead here. Maybe we're not fast enough. Maybe we're only fast enough at the front of the pack. But we're trying our absolute best here. We're 1.6 in front of Iwasa, 1.5 behind Vesti. So we are catching up to Vesti here. We're 1.4 seconds behind. I don't think we're gonna get him though. We gotta be faster. We got like 6/10 off in that lap alone. Wasa, I forgot his name, is right behind us as well. He's 1.4 seconds. He's got that fastest lap as well. Oh man, what a unfortunate series of events here. Just a horrible day at Monaco. Both mechanically speaking on my end and in the actual race. I got a loose steering wheel on my desk. I adjusted it, but it was loose earlier. My mic wasn't plugged in, which is great. The whole point of this video is for you guys to hear me, and I forgot to plug in my mic. So I hope you guys enjoyed the, I guess, post commentary for a little bit on this video. And this race here, I guess not going well. We had an awful sprint race in the rain. Oh my god, we almost ended up in the wall there. We're all over the place now. Okay, we are still gaining on them. But we had the awful sprint race in the rain. And then this race, we get caught in the pits. And we could not stay in front of Vesti when we went into the pit lane, but we are getting onto the final lap here. 1.3 seconds, not 1.4, behind Vesti. We're not going to get him, but we will try and go for that fastest lap, maybe. I think the tires are shot at this point, but whatever, we will try our best. Maybe Vesti makes a mistake, he ends up in the wall. That'd be some last lap F2 drama right there. Come on. A little bit of a power slide around the corner. We're down to 1.1. Oh, we're actually getting kind of close here. A little wide through the hairpin. Oh, this sector's the one you gotta nail. This turn here, going in the tunnel, we run wide. I think that's our race right there. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we tried our best. Ah. Super frustrating. 1.1 seconds. Give us another like 5 laps. I feel like we'd be able to get up. We just couldn't capitalize. Oh my gosh, and now we got wing damage. Whatever. It's the last lap. But yeah, give me another 5 laps. And I'd be past this guy for sure. We're going to cross the line here in P2. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a blown opportunity. I mean, not blown opportunity. It wasn't really our fault. We just got trapped. Our, I guess, pit stop area was in the wrong part of the circuit, and we can't go out because all the cars are coming in. We don't have time to get out. But good job by ART to, I guess, capitalize on a little bit of a strategy blunder. Maybe we should have went out a lap later, now that I think about it, because there wouldn't be as much traffic in the pit lane. But we take P2, Liam Lawson in P3. Daruvla does not finish in the points. He scores 0 points through the entire weekend. No points in the sprint race, no points in the feature race, and does not get any fast slaps. So our lead on the Drivers' Championship extends here by 21 points. So we're taking a little bit of a big gap here compared to the rest of the F2 drivers, but that could change as the season progresses on. In the constructors, we are also 22 points ahead of MP Motorsport. So I'd say so far this F2 season is going extremely well. We had a little bit of a shaky start, just getting used to the F1 23 mechanics, and then these last two races have been pretty good, minus the sprint race in this one because of the wet weather. I feel like we could have maybe overtaken another spot if it was dry conditions, but it doesn't matter. For now, we are still leading this championship. But that is going to be the end of this one, guys. As always, if you've watched up to this point, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We got Baku up next, where I drove my first ever F2 race back in F1 22. Hopefully that one goes a lot better than it did in F1 22, and hopefully we can continue on this momentum as we again pursue a seat at AlphaTauri and our long-term goal to challenge Max Verstappen for an F1 title. If you guys aren't caught up on the rest of the series, be sure to hit the playlist up top. You can catch up on the last 2 or 3 videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, guys.